So I grew up in church. My life was I'm a good Christian boy. All the way through like middle school into high school, and I prayed a prayer when I was 12 or 13, which a lot of people that I talk to can sympathize with. This is like I prayed a prayer and I was even baptized. Funny thing is I was baptized on a Sunday night because I was too nervous. So they said, we'll do it on a Sunday night because less people there. Sure enough, though, like everybody thought I was a Christian, treated me like a Christian. And then when I left home to go to college, secretly inside, that was the happiest day of my life because I was out of the control of my home, my family, my friends, my church. I was able to just be me. And the reality is that me being me led to me flunking out of college at the third semester. I got all Fs because I didn't like school. So when I failed out of college, that was the most humiliating part for me because I had to go back home where all my friends and family were and my home church. And I've learned to say that it was kind of like I was in a fog, like I was on a train just moving forward. And as long as the train is moving forward, everything is okay. I didn't know where we were going, what I was doing, but I was moving forward. Me failing out of college, that train stopped. And so I met this moment in my life where I didn't have any purpose, direction, goals. I didn't know what I was doing or where to go. And as much as I wish and I pray, like you don't have to hit rock bottom to realize that you need Jesus, the reality is, like, unfortunately, we do. Because until we do, we just feel like we can do it on our own. And for me, failing out of college and going home, I remember, because everybody thought I was a Christian at my church, I was in the back behind the preacher and the choir singing worship to the rest of the church, even though I wasn't Christian. But we got to the end of the service, and the pastor did the same thing that pastors do at the end of every sermon, as they say, anybody want to come down and give their lives to Christ? And everything in me just was jumping out of my skin. I was like, this is me. And I went down and I cried at the altar, and I said, God, I have nothing, I am nothing, I don't know what I'm doing. But if you are real, please save me. And sure enough, it wasn't like a light bulb went off, but over the next few years, I didn't even start going back to church immediately. Because after that, I moved up to Gainesville because I didn't want to be at home. Surrounded by all that. So I kind of started a new life all over. And sure enough, God surrounded me by some good, godly men. He helped me to see life more clearly. And I learned what it is to actually live a life with purpose and meaning that can only truly come from God. And so I gave my life to Christ at 19. And now, today, like I still don't feel worthy of anything God has given me. But by His grace, I'm a pastor. Never saw that coming. And I just, my heart's desire is to tell other people that same exact message. Is that